Hi, I'm Emily,
And I'm Carli.
and today we're going to be showing you our food insecurity. And first, we're going to talk you through what it actually is, and then we'll show you our design and development as well as all of our social media accounts.
Okay, so what exactly is a food insecurity? It would be not having the reliable access to the affordable, nutritious food that you need. And many people, they just don't have the money for basic human needs. It's not necessarily just food. And not just people in poverty are food insecure. It can range from a lot of people. Oftentimes, people that are food insecure, they need help with other things as well, like housing, social isolation, economic disadvantage, health problems, high medical costs, and low wages. So it's a very wide range. And this impacts every community in some different ways.
Okay, so first up, we have 4 levels of food insecurity. Our first one is high food security. That means you're very stable with all the money that comes in through your house, and you're able to access affordable, nutritious food for your family and have that on a daily basis. And the next one we have is marginal food security, and that means you may have struggles at times, but the food isn't really reduced in any way. Like the quantity is still there, but you might struggle with getting it, and you might buy like the cheaper things, but it's still going to be okay for you. And then low food insecurity is the reduced quality of food, but the quantity of food is not very reduced. So you may like shop at the dollar store and that's okay, but you just won't have as much nutritious food for your family every single day. And then very low food insecurity is your food quality, your quantity and variety is reduced. So you don't have as much money, if any at all, to buy the good nutritious food for your family, and you won't have as much, and the quantity really isn't there, so you are struggling a lot with your food.
So our schedule of posts for social media is we would post every Friday at 1 p.m. And then on the weeks listed, it was just 1 week out of every month that we would choose to do an additional post just to get the word out more and be like just post another time and just show more information for people.
And then we're going to start in our social media now. So first up, we have Twitter, and we chose Twitter because it is like a huge basis for not only like Gen Z, but also the older generations. They can still see it, and they're not as much active on the other apps, so we wanted a way to reach them as well. And so first you'll see our account. It's the big images right over here. And then so it just says food insecurity awareness, and that's what we're going by on all of our apps. And then we just have a little bio, and then you'll see what it looks like from the main page. And then we have little screenshots of each of our just individual posts. So like food insecurity doesn't just affect families in poverty. And then we have linked our site that we will make, and it'll have a way to donate to our cause, and we'll just donate that to other locations around the world.
So our next one is Instagram. And as you can see over here, this is our profile with our link in our bio. And then we have what is a food insecurity, because some people don't actually know what it is. And we personally didn't know until we did some research on it. So we wanted to inform people what it is. And then our next one, we showed levels of food insecurity. And then with that post, we have this one that shows more like in detail of what the levels are. And then this one that shows how food insecurity looks in every state in the United States. And then we have the links to both those pictures listed next to them. And then lastly, we posted how to help, and we put our link there of ways to donate.
So next up, we chose Pinterest because not only are like Gen Z on there as well, but other generations, just to reach everybody. And so first in the middle, you'll see our main post account, and then we have one post for you. Here's just what it looks like that you'll see. And then over here, we kind of described it because like Carli mentioned, we didn't really know what it was. And so we feel like it's important for everybody to know. And then we put our 4 levels of food insecurity. And then our design and development plan is first we researched what food insecurity really was, because at the beginning when we saw our event we didn't know at all. And so we feel like it's important that we needed to know if we were going to make this. And then next we created our accounts on each platform. So we just went through on each app and decided what we were going to do and why on each app. And then we found those images to promote. So we looked on Google or even Pinterest on what we needed. and how we could effectively show what we needed to. And then we started creating the posts. So we decided on a color palette for each one, and then we linked our website that we needed to come up with. And then we just looked on our research page what we needed to do, and we posted kind of blurbs of those. And then we talked about the dates that we were going to schedule, and we just decided that each week in a month was going to be randomly selected just so we could have two. And then we looked into the best ways to promote, how we could show what food insecurity was and spread awareness for it. And then we made our promotional plan, which you'll see next.
So our promotional plan is first we would talk to people around us, just spread the word a little bit. And then, as you saw earlier, we would post on Instagram and Pinterest and Twitter, and just have people repost our posts to get the just get it spread around to even more people than just our local area. And then we would keep posting on the dates that you saw, and then eventually we would want to get a billboard to promote more and just to random people that were driving and stuff like that.
Okay, and how we would spread awareness was, again, we were going to create the website that would have what it is and then a way to donate, and just have people send in donations, and then we would send them to different like food banks across the world just to help them out as well. And that's all we really have for you. Thank you.